Hello one and all, it is I, Ragarath, back again with Techtonica. And 0.5 has released. I've already done a small video on the mini-game of Defend the Nexus, so go and watch that one if you haven't. I'll put a link up there somewhere around. Anyway, what I've decided to do with this, because I did weigh up whether I should start again with 0.5 because of the new storyline, or whether I should just carry on with my last one. But I've decided that I am going to start again, but unless there's anything different in the starting bit, I'm going to make this first episode go through quite a way, and I will just stop and slow down for any important parts until I get to the main part, and then we'll go from there. So let's jump right in. Anything different at the start? No, we still get the starting cinematic. I'm not going to skip any of this. I'm going to go through the cinematics. Here we are in Excalibur, going down. We are through.
Warning. Structural integrity failing. Emergency resuscitation.
So this should all be reasonably much the same, I think. Let's take all... Oh, hang on, that's in storage, isn't it? Oh, it's been so long since I played this one.
Exit
Let's
this
go.
facility and report to production terminal Lima.
Let's get out.
Hello? Can you hear me? Your suit can't transmit a voice or ID signal, but my sensors are indicating you're out there. First things first, check in at that production terminal. I need a second set of eyes on how badly damaged it is. This terminal is cooked. Mining drills were the only buildable tech I could recover. Try crafting a few with materials from some of the chests around here.
Okay. Build a mining drill. I can't. Can I? Yes, I can. Alright, so let's get a couple of mining drills going on each vein to start us off, as we know we've got to do. Let's grab some of this plant matter that will enable us to power these machines to start with, because we don't have electric yet. Okay. Just going to clear this area really quick. Okay, there we go. Now let's put some of these down.
Task
On
inbound.
there.
Mining drill.
On there.
Must be built at an ore vein and fueled with plant matter.
Let's get both of these sides going. Oh, we need to take some of this out as well. But we'll do that after we have put down the mining drill. Right, so what do I need now? I need to take out some of this. And some copper. And then we should be able to get to the next level nice and quickly. Take some of that out. Put those in there and repair that terminal. There we go.
Getting that ore plugged into the terminal, groundbreaker. If you weren't on my crew, you should have been. For the next phase of repairs, you're going to need a scanner. The tech for it unlocked automatically when you fixed this thing. So, open up your crafting menu
stuff on
and
them.
build one.
Task inbound. Scanner. Scan machine fragments to restore tech tree access.
You know what? I want that to go in there. There we go. Right, so find the scanner button. Scan this.
Upgrade module scan.
Upgrade module, one of them.
Additional tech tiers or cores may be required.
Is there anything down here? No. Now remember that scanning these for the first time is slow until you've scanned enough parts to know about it. So these smelters, long time until we've done 3 of them. It's the second one and a third one. And then any smelters I scan in future will be nice and quick. Do the same with these. Oh, we already know these, so these should be quick. Oh. Long inserters. There we go. I'm going to scan these lights up here because I just don't like leaving the lights around. Remember though that, as I always say, the lights will, if you've only just started playing this game, the lights will lead you to the what are we doing? The lights will lead you to new and unknown places. So if you find lights, make sure you follow them. And you will be able to find areas that need to be found, basically. Anyway, that's that done. I've scanned all of that. Now I need to do some copper. Now, it hasn't told us about doing this, but because we've now scanned our production terminals, we need to learn the smelters. But as you can see, we don't have any cores yet. So we do need to build some cores, as they just told us.
Refer to tech tree for current core manifest.
Thank you. Anyway, let's build ourselves some cores. We'll just build all of them. And whilst they're building, we'll go around and gather some more stuff around here. We do have to, unfortunately, decimate the biosphere here to, there's still grasses allowed to live, but the other stuff is not. We can scan this. Gives us a bit of story.
Training and information terminals, Breaker. Scan them and then open up your databank to take a closer look at anything that hasn't been scrambled or lost.
Don't forget as well to scan all the different bits of fauna, or flora rather, because this isn't fauna. Fauna is animals, and we don't have animals yet. So, I wonder if they'll ever put animals in, actually. That'd be interesting.
Your mining drills won't be able to get you everything you need to build the rest of those research cores.
Right.
Situations like these are why we always left chests with backup components kicking around.
Oh, look, there's a bit all there. Missed you. This is the bit that goes around the back and down there. There's a light down there that I'm going to scan, or 2 lights even. These do lead you to a bit later on up there that we need to get to. So we'll take them. We're going to take all of this because I'm a sucker for getting everything. We haven't scanned this yet, so let's scan one of those. There we go. We now have a database entry for that. The hydro plants need to be scanned too, as well as... Oh, what were the other plants? Are there no more plants I need to scan? I can scan these. Okay. So we now need to place research cores, which we have built, and they are on number 3. Now I'm going to move these up here. Oh, apparently I'm going to move them nowhere. But we'll put these down around the corner with the rest of the research cores around here.
Research cores
There we
constructed. Smelter technology available for activation in Tech Tree.
And what I'm going to do is put one there, and then I can jump up and put the other two up there. There we go. I don't want the lights on there because I'm not using the lights at the moment. So go back to Tech Tree. We've got the smelter now. We can build a smelter.
Proceed with construction of smelter.
As you can see, all I'm going to do is stick these right on the end of these ones down here because I'm not going to be down here very long. And we'll put those straight in eventually. What we'll do is we'll put full plant matter in all of this again. So these keep on running, and we'll take out that and that. And we'll evenly split these down in here. There we go. And they're smelting away. And we'll do the same over here with the other two. As I said, just stick these on the end because we don't need to do a lot of work down here. I'm going to do my main building again up at Lima where I normally do this. Okay, oh, I need to put bits in. Let's fill all this up. There we go. And these need to come out of the here. And put half in each of these, like so. Nice. So they are now creating our iron ingots. We only need 5. So let's grab them out of this. 3. And 4 there. And over this side we should also have some 2. Yeah, we got a lot. Okay. Put these in here. And we are upgraded.
Terminal upgraded. Basic automation schematics available.
So, automation now. Wonderful. Which means that we should be able to do things like logistics and transportation and get that going. So, we need to do some conveyor belts. Let's get some of them going. And 2 inserters and a container. So, we're not going to just build these by hand and stick them in. We're going to get a little bit of automation going down here so that these carry on doing the mining whilst I am up building the rest of the base so that I can have some stuff to help me. Okay, so these actually need to go up here. So
task inbound. Inserter. Use inserters to transfer items between machines and conveyor belts.
They can go in those. And all this automation is going to do is bring them back to the main central area into a box, so that this isn't wasted here.
If you took it all apart, you'd have most of what you need to deposit into the production terminal for the objective.
What do I need more of? I need more copper and iron.
Or you could keep your factory and build a whole new set of belts, inserters, and containers just for dumping into the PT. That's what I would do.
Okay. Let's take you, and let's take you. Then I can build another box. I need 3 boxes altogether. I need 2 inserters. How many belts do I need? And then more belts. And that can all go in there. But what we're going to do is, with these boxes, we're just going to put 1 box here, 1 box here. And then if they need to put stuff in there, they can. But we're going to quite simply do this. No, that won't go down there. So we can go like this. So we are going to end up needing more inserters. So we'll look at that in a second, but we can do this. Okay, so the iron is now gathering in a central area. That's good. And we can also now bring these into a central area too. We are going to run out of them. So we're going to need to grab some more bits of iron and copper just to keep the production going. It's always really slow to start. Always slow to start. Okay. Well, iron's going in here now, isn't it? So, not picking it up over there. There we go. What did we need? We needed more conveyors. Let's have some of those. We don't have vertical conveyors yet. Can we? Yeah, we can keep it at the same level though, which is good. And what I will do eventually is perhaps make this about at the same level as this. We'll see. This just needs to do that. Like so. And we need some more inserters. We are out of inserters. We need more iron. More iron needed. Oh, I didn't scan you. Right, there we go. Everything is now coming back to a central area, which is wonderful. Brilliant. Let's put the stuff in. Upgrade that to tier 4.
Beacons are back online.
Woo.
Inspect the radio console right next to the screen. It'll start beeping and blinking in 3, 2, 1.
Signal triangulated.
All right.
New location added to
New
HUD.
location, life sign, which is down this way.
Access to all local facilities should be restored, including the one I've been stuck in this entire time. I've set an unlock code to the door. I've got some tech you're gonna like, and I know you wouldn't dream of leaving without me anyways.
Well, Sparks, we might. Oh. Nice. Right. You and you.
Sending that signal was more complicated than you think. I don't know why, but these computers feel like second nature now. Sort of the opposite of what I remember being like. I'd be the one to get you out of a situation like this, instead of the other way around. But I'm not giving up. That's how I know it's still me in here. You'll see.
You will see. If you've not seen this yet, you'll understand why Sparks said that in a moment. So if we now go back. Just came down here to grab the extra bits down the bottom. Okay, so we are now into Sparks' room, and Sparks is up here.
Casualties detected.
As you can see, Sparks is not looking so good. But this is Sparks.
What? You've never seen someone stuck inside an alien cube next to their own dead body before? Whatever I was trying to do here, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it didn't work out. Hopefully, it was worth a shot. Let's go.
Okay, so back out now. And this
Stop.
opens.
Scan the fragment in that cage by the stairs before we go. We'll need that tech to get out of the sector.
We now have a mole activated. So we need to build the mole, which we can't do yet. because we need to learn the mole. There we go.
Task inbound.
And now we can build ourselves some mole.
Manipulates terrain for traversal and composition of industrial construction sites.
And that mole needs to go. I dragged you. What are you doing? Come back. Okay, let's take that off of there. We don't want that there. We don't want that. And that one goes there. That's alright. That's in the wrong place there. There we go.
Local signal deciphered. Sector headquarters.
Okay, so we gotta go
Report
back.
to production terminal radio for triangulation.
Sounds like the terminal is fully rebooted. Check the radio console again and see if the beacon it adds to your HUD gives us a clear path home.
Reminder, craft and place additional research cores to enable activation of mole technology. Signal triangulated. New location added
Okay,
to HUD.
so now that we've
Production terminal Victor.
done
Victor, This
this,
is the time to activate the mole in your tech tree and build
we
one.
can go. But what we're
We
going
won't
to
be
do
able cut
first
through to Sector Victor without it.
is repower these devices down here so they make as much stuff as possible for us. So let's fill these all back up before we run off to Lima. Victor, even. I'm at Lima. I'm going to build the base at Victor. We might come back down here later. We'll see. There we go. Now that'll keep running for a little while and fill these up. We'll take some of this with us so that we've got some stuff for initially building. And let's go. We need to drill our way through using the mole, which this is where the lights led us, and this is where...
This mole is not authorized to
We
destroy
know.
resources, critical infrastructure, or protected environmental areas.
Have they fixed the bug that they introduced with the mole? No, it doesn't look like it. The mole is, as you can see, it tells you where it's going to mole
I
with the
never got a chance
crosses.
to thank you for getting
And
me
if I mole,
appreciate it. At the time, it seemed like the best thing to do was focus on work.
and then move
I wasn't
forward,
thinking about anything else.
it's telling me it's
I tried to
moling
stay
stuff that's
sharp
not
for
there.
both of us, but
So
well,
that
it
still
almost
seems
got
to be a
very
problem.
mad, I'll admit it.
Oh, we've got more stuff to scan.
It'll be good to see some friendly faces.
Scan you,
1,000 twinkling lights.
scan you.
I'm sure you've got people there too.
Is that all I've got here to scan? Yeah. Okay, and then we're through up there. The best way to go through here is probably just moling across this way. Oh, I overheated it. Oh dear. And we're through. So we have reached Victor. Woohoo!
I don't understand.
Yes, we know Sparks.
A factory the size of a city is supposed to be here. It was right here. I know it was. Where is everybody?
Gone, Sparks, I'm afraid. They are gone. That's where everybody is. Just gone. So as you see, the lights have guided us this way. Let's get the mole flattened tech. Not that I use that really anymore. Okay, so to repair this terminal, we need to put in some of these. We also need some Kindervine stems and a planter.
This terminal is trying to reach out to 100 facilities that might not exist anymore.
So what we're
If we
going
can
to
repair it,
start
we might
with
be able
here
to decipher where those facilities
is
are located.
producing some of
Our
these
people are out there, just like we were.
so that we can get the bits that we
I
need.
wouldn't ask you to rebuild this sector for the expedition, but I will ask you to do it for them. Check the chests around here for some power floors and calcite platforms, and scan the machine fragments in front of the terminal. if you
Okay,
haven't
so this is...
The chest should also have some emergency research cores in them if you need help unlocking all this new tech.
So, where was Lima's? I
After
didn't
that,
see
you
Lima's.
should be able to lay down a surface, run some electricity through it with crank
Oh, I
generators,
didn't even find
and get your
Lima's.
first Thresher up and running. That'll get us started on Kindlevine stems for the PT upgrade, as well as another radio signal. And where those signals will take us, I have
So
no
where does this come
idea.
out? Ah, okay. It's right underneath. Brilliant. Okay, so that's the new Nexus transfer points. That is going to be so much quicker for coming back for stuff. Ah, that is brilliant. I love it. Great addition, because running back and forth was a pain. Okay, so back to Victor. Nice. I love it. Brilliant. Okay, we've got to get the factory building over this side, because this is where we're going to have the factory. I like building here. It's a nice open space. Perhaps not as open as going to X-ray, perhaps, but I think I prefer building here still than at X-ray. So yeah, we're going to build here. Let's go and find some bits to scan over here. Do we have yet under what's this? Generators. That's what we want.
Task inbound. Power floor. Build to establish structural foundation and conduct electricity from crank generators.
Nice. Okay, well, all I'm going to do here a minute is I'm going to... What level do I want to build this at? Should we do it just at this level? Yeah, I'm going to do it at this level. And then we'll see how it does over there. 'Cause normally I build over there first and then come across. But we're going to do it differently this time. So let's build some of these. Lots of these. They need to go... I'm going to put them up there. Although there should be some bits up over here at Victor, shouldn't there? In these chests should be some base building-y bits that we can take out and use. There we go. Alright, so we can stop building quite so many of them, because we've now got 415. And we also have all these base building parts that it's decided to put all throughout, which I didn't want everywhere. Those are what I want to do. Now, if we use these to start with, we can start off our system like this. There we go.
Those foundation pieces conduct electricity on their own. You can put generators and machines directly on them. No power floors required.
We're just going to take these straight across. And yeah, I thought that might be the case. I thought this might be slightly lower, slightly higher over here. So we're going to get rid of all this, right up to the cliff face, or the coal face, even though it's a copper face. So I guess I should just say copper face, like so. Nice. Right, we've built some of these. But what we first need to do is copy you. Put that right in there. Nice. And then we can have one of you there, and one of you there. Yes. And we can start them off like this. We are not going to have our smelters right up against these. we are going to use the proper smelter ratio and do it that way. And this side we're going to do the same. One there. These 5 blocks are good because they, if you build at the right hand edge of the 5 blocks, you've got enough room still to take out of this side. So, you know, they show you nicely where to build stuff. Okay, it still wants me to learn these generators. Why do you want me to learn generators? Oh, because I've got to place it still. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. I need to put some fuel into you guys. Okay. Now, I normally build my stuff over this water, but I'm going to go up so that I keep the trees, I think. I'm going to give that a try and build further up. So, if we go for number 7s here, and
those stairs conduct power the same way floors do, Breaker.
yeah, they never
Might not
used to
sound like
though,
high
did they,
technology,
Sparks?
but it was.
And I think what we can do, if we put that above the trees like that, this can be our area for doing stuff. That's going to work really well. I am going to need vertical belts though to do this the way I really want to do it. Are they in line? That should be on the first square, yeah? Yeah, that is in line. So I've gone 3 across. So let's put stairs 3 across as well. Nice! That worked perfectly. I think I might be slightly too low down for this. I think I need to go 1 more up though. Oh, I don't have multi-destruct. So if I go another 1 up, and then we go for a calcite squares. Nice! Oh, I didn't do this one. Brilliant. Right, so the first thing we need to do then is get our stuff up here. Which we're going to do just down the sides for the moment, I think, like this. We'll sort this out properly at some point, but for the moment, we're just going to get this going roughly. So we'll keep iron on one side and copper on the other. And if I was right, which I think I might be, it was like 8 to 5 or something. So we are going to need more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And same on this side, I think. Okay. Let's get rid of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's good. We do need some more of these, which we don't have enough stuff for. So, that's okay. If we've got this, we can go down into the teleporter rather than running all the way over to Lima, which is great. Teleports us over, and we can just grab the stuff out of these boxes. Ah, this is amazing. So much better having these teleports. Back to Victor. Well, we were up here. Now this, of course, is just going to be the starting place. And I think I'll have a sort of bus running through the middle with bits coming off to the sides for my actual production. Yeah, we'll see about that. Anyway, you are meant to have 4 of them taking out. There we go. And then we can use number 9s for the moment until we get to our calcite blocks. We'll go and get them as soon as possible, I think. Because yeah, if we don't get them, then it's all going to look a bit weird. And I like their look better than this, and it uses less resources to do it as well. Right, let's bring these down the middle, like so. And down at the end here, we're going to have boxes. Now, you can sit back like that, and you can sit back like that. And then these can just come straight down. Actually, I don't want that going there. And we can have some fast inserters taking in. Not to start with, because yeah, we can. Let's have them. Because we're going to stick a generator down somewhere. I've got some generators, I think. Let's sort this. Yeah, I've got 2 here, look. So let's put a couple of these down for the moment, and we'll just put them down here. Activate them.
Automated rotation to produce electricity.
There we go. Now we need a lot more of these. So like that. And now we are making our iron and copper over this side, and we no longer have to worry about running back over to Lima. Brilliant. Okay, so we've put some generators down. We now need to do our production 4. Yeah, I reckon I'm going to do 15 by 15 side shoots off of here as well. So let's do that. 15 by 15 is my new mantra. So If I'm going to put this on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on, I can go to 15. 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I've got enough to do this. Have they changed the texture on these? It looks shinier. 3. Oh no, I can't do my 15 by 15 on this side. No. I'm gonna pull it this way a bit more. Yeah. I'm gonna change this all up and put it across this way by like 1 square. 1 square. 1 darn square. Of 5, that is. 1 square of 5. Right. So if we do that, put that one in there, then this just all moves over with that. Okay, so after a quick change around there, I have moved it sort of 1 over now. So let's count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's these end two I can get rid of. And then, you know, it is going to get in the way further along that way, but we can go back that way as well. I didn't think about that. It just needs to go. I mean, it'll be alright. We'll sort it out. We'll do something. Don't want to rebuild it all again. That took ages. And I need to fill this bit in here, which I forgot about. There we go. Apparently I don't have enough of these, though. Let's build a few more. Oh, look at how many we got. We've got loads. Let's build another 500 or so of them. And then we have enough to do this with. So what's that going to do? I'm going to do another 20, which should do that. There we go. Right. So, I have got to my first part, which is my smelters are running. My drills are running. I haven't got enough drills feeding these because I just don't, I don't think. Can't remember my ratio that I worked out along to, or not my ratio, but the game's ratio. So these are chucking out 25 a minute. So 50 a minute is coming out of them. And these are taking in 30 a minute. So once we've caught up, we're not going to be running all these at once, because down here we've got 5 of these, so that's 150 a minute, and so we need 6 drills to 5 of these. So once we've got 6 drills out, these will be running at max speed. But for the moment, we've got enough running just to stack us up some stuff so that we can make some goodies. Now, I'm going to do something, I think, with these boxes. I don't like this at the moment. This is just temporary. I think I might make this, actually. I don't know. I'm going to build over here. Let's build some stuff. Okay, so we need to get some research cores down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run over here and grab the core composer, just so that we can start that building up as well. As you see, follow the lights around until your lights stop, and then you go, ooh, what must be here? And if we have a look on the map, we can see that there's a way through here. So this light is guiding us. I can't really see my mini-map because my light is shining in my eye. But I can probably look at it on here. That looks about the right height. So let's go forward. Have a look on the map again. Yeah, it's about the right height, I think. Maybe go up one more. See how that is. Oh, nice. Look at that. It's almost perfect. Perhaps the one down would have been alright because that comes up there. We'll get rid of these lights later. But over here, look, we've got a core composer. So let's scan all our tech here. So that we've got all of this ready.
I managed to decipher one of those signals while you were exploring. Try heading toward it if you start feeling a bit lost. Unless you like feeling a bit lost.
Local signal deciphered.
Did he scan something?
RH1979. Report to production terminal radio for triangulation.
Oh, okay.
Task inbound. Assembler.
We
Power
like
with
assemblers.
electricity to produce items in multiplied quantities.
There's one over there I didn't get.
In other words, even though you can handcraft anything, assemblers will make 2 of them in the same time it takes your portable tool to make 1. And we can build 1,000 assemblers, but nobody could ever build another you.
That's very nice of you to say, Sven.
Composer fragment seems to have given you a free one in your inventory. Drop it down whenever you get the space and power to make it work.
I will.
After that, you'll be able to dump cores into it and never worry about placing them one at a time again.
Now, one thing you can do, and that
The
I've
sooner you
never
scan these
done,
water wheels, the closer you'll be to never having to turn a
is
crank
actually
generally.
utilize these
We
up
should check
here.
out that office, too.
I think I'm going to do that this playthrough. Let's do it. You know what? I'm going to change the way I'm doing things as well. I'm not going to speed this one up, I don't think. What I'm going to do is utilize this area here, which I've never done before. So let's do it. That needs to stay. Right. Because you can get power generation from this area really early on, look. So I think it's worth doing. Let's... Where am I going? I want you... So I want to fill all this in. So this is... You can't... The thing I don't like is that you can't get rid of these. I wish you could just get rid of any of the pre-placed parts. But you can't. So we're going to utilize them. This playthrough. Right, we'll do that. And then, because I don't like that being uneven, we'll do this. And we'll also put another... You know what, this comes all the way out here. This is weird. So... There. I'm going to do this all the way down to there. That'd be nice. And we'll do the same over here because this has got 3 as well. And then there's that thing I can scan over there for some more bits. Oh, that's not the right button. There we go. Let's scan you. And let's scan these assemblers over here. More lights, look. Follow the lights. But I'm not following them yet. We'll leave them there. If I leave them, I know I haven't followed them yet. We can utilize this as well, actually, because this little bit of rock here.
Facility damage detected.
Facility damage.
If this rock
Then we
had
can scan
fallen on the
this.
facility from above, the protection zone around the structure would have held it in place until it could either be pushed away or drilled apart. For it to have punched through like this, the weight would have had to slowly penetrate the protection zone over... Honestly, I don't know how long. A lot longer than we were going to be here.
Okay, now this door... Oh, I didn't mean to put those in there. Ah, never mind. They're in there now. But you can go around and climb up these rocks. And you can actually get into this without opening the door.
What do you think, Breaker?
I'll open it later
Why fix the door
when
when
I've
the
got
ceiling is wide open?
more advanced parts. But just getting in here, getting a few of these scan techs, getting some of these, you know, and just learning a few things. It just helps out. And that, as you can see, is now complete. Nothing else to scan. So that room's done except for opening the door. we can, of course, get these water wheels going and powering these when we're at the next level. So that's why I put all the floors down over here ready, because we can utilize all of this power by doing this. So I'm going to build some, probably going to need quite a lot of these, some of these, and we can use these as, oh hang on, we've got one over, I never realized this was here as well. So we can actually utilize this, but we don't have one to place the other side, do we? Oh, we do! And we have 5 of these. So what we can do, look, is just bring the power all the way from the other side.
Can you do me a favor? Check the radio at that giant exclamation point on your HUD.
I'll do it in a
You might not be
minute.
close enough to hear it beeping, but I can hear it. I hear it everywhere. At full blast.
Now we can utilize these.
High voltage cable.
Yeah.
Used to create high voltage power systems over substantial distances.
And we can bring
Must be connected to voltage stepper in order to power machines.
the power from
Fun
the other
fact,
side.
Baker. Before they adjusted our suits for them, those creeper plants used to reach out and try to grab anybody who walked by. Got so common that it became a rite of passage for people who joined Deep Recon. Spaghetti got her call sign off of it.
By doing this. Taking it back down here as far as we can, rather than just using the floor placements. I forgot that this all got made better, because I always used to just use the floors for this initially. And I forgot that they added it so that these work better. I'll bring them as far forward as you can, because you don't have much distance on these initially. And as you can see, they do go through walls and things, so it's not too much of an issue. But if we can bring this all the way back, I think we've got enough cables to do this. And it would make sense. I've never done this before. Why have I never done this before? This makes sense for early game power. So much so that I should have done this a million times before now. But I just haven't. And we can probably connect this final one on over here. Actually, what we'll do is we'll build a little area here. In fact, we'll use the last 2 of these. Like this. Just to stick a little bit out the side here. And then what we can do is we can put these voltage steppers on here for the moment. And we can use number F7. Which is going to stand in the middle of that. There we go. And that we can connect on there. Oh my god! That is awesome. And once we can connect the bits together up there, that will run. But because there are those generators up there, they don't generate power on their own. But I'm hoping I can connect them up later. That'll be interesting. We'll see. I don't really need those powers going at the moment. Right. Moving on. It's time to do some threshers, which we don't have yet. We need 2 more cores. But that's what I did. I went and got cores for a reason. Let's put down over here, I think. And we'll go up here. So core composer size, what are we? We are on number, no, we're not on number 8. On number 3 for the core composer. I think it's 12 by 12. So 10, 11, 12. Yes, 12 by 12. And if this is the middle, we want 2 either side of it, so it needs to be 14. Oh, this isn't going to look nice. Stop using evens and odd numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got a 2 walkway around it. So need to add 1 to this. 12, 13, 14. 1, 2. 12. Is that right? I think that's right. Find out when we put it down in a minute. So we can build another little platform here for our core composer. And you need to sit 2 in. Like so.
Task inbound. Core composer.
Oh, that was perfect.
Look.
Look.
Research cores via belts and inserters
Nice.
for automatic placement and availability.
Then what I can do for the moment is just put one of you down. And do this. And put all of my cores in there. So that they go into the right place. Nice! Doing well. Doing well. Let's take some of these out so we've got some stuff to build with. The next step, I think, is to get these working at max speed before we do the next level. So I'm going to mine these out. Well, I tell you what I can do, and I think there's some coolant over here as well. So I can go and have a look in this bit over here and scan all this down. There we go. As you can see, if you want Kindlevine, come here. I'm already sort of quite encumbered, so I'm not going to take too much of this Kindlevine. I already feel myself going slow.
Identified. See no material containers. No contents detected.
See no materials container.
Unauthorized equipment detected.
This looks like a standard field setup for drilling a new shaft, but there are 2 problems with it. The first problem is that we're at the end of the line.
I think that's everything to scan over here.
Below here is the core, and this shaft doesn't look like it was cut large enough for freight anyways. The second problem is that nobody asked me first. That's a much bigger problem. If whatever they were up to here was bad enough that they thought I would report it, it must have been very wrong or very dangerous. Or both.
Oh, I forgot to look at this as well.
Signal triangulated.
Triangulated signal. So this is the one over here. So let's go and do that at the same time whilst we're here. So RH. And I've got to change this so these aren't hanging in midair. But for the moment they can hang in midair. Oh, it lets you go under it now. Never used to let you do that.
Breaker.
So just follow these lights.
Forget to crank the generators before we left?
Yes, I forgot because I don't need power at the moment.
That it isn't the end of the world.
There's some Shiverthorn.
Wherever this signal is taking us,
we haven't scanned Shiverthorn, have we?
A few lost minutes of threshing.
Let's scan them.
And if it doesn't, there are plenty more minutes where those came from.
Okay.
Shiverthorn breaks down the same way Kindlevine does, Breaker. Once we get the PT fixed up, you'll be able to plant and thresh these too.
Okay, so we need to get into here. I might go in this way, just because I've never done that before, and it seems more logical for it to go straight in, like down here. Got to remember I don't have coolant. Must remember no coolant. Let it cool down. Be good. Oh, nearly. Don't let it overheat. Yeah, see that bug still exists. Oh, it's not showing you the right bits it's drilling out. Oh. If you move forward now, look. Yeah, it's filled it all off and it's saying it's doing it all. Oh. Ran out just as I broke through. That's good.
These crank generators are toast. Try scanning both fragments, then
Did
rebuilding
we-
and activating one of them on this power floor.
Ah, there we
That
go.
door should pop right up.
So let's put one of those down. Activate that crank. Remember, guys, you can pick this one straight up afterwards. So don't leave it down here, because the door will carry on anyway, so it does not matter in the slightest. Scan you. Scan that. Brill.
Jetpot. A warehouse. I knew that.
Lots of
gigantic door
stuff
was a
to
good
scan
sign.
in here.
Scan this place for some basic electrical machines, especially those planters and threshers on the racks.
We need the
Pick up
planters.
anything else you can find.
This is how we get our Kindvine. I'm going to speed this up because you don't want to see me scan everything in here. You've all seen it before in my other videos, so this is not anything new. I'm going to run through this, grab everything out nice and quick, and then carry on with the main build. Oh, you can get rid of the darn track as well now. Didn't realise that. You can pick everything up in here. I wish they let you do that everywhere else. Oh, but that's amazing. Oh, you can't pick these ones up though. Oh, this is great. You can
Lots of good tech fragments here, but I doubt we'll find anyone to rescue. People would take what they needed.
There's some stuff in some of these boxes, so make sure you have a look in them. Some building parts. We are going to have to store these when we get back, because we are going to become very encumbered after doing this.
These construction pieces. They're made from a special kind of building material. I can't remember where they came from, but I feel like we'll find more eventually.
They come from X-ray. We'll go over there in the next episode, no doubt. Let's get some of these bits there. Oh, we are walking very slowly now. Whew. Let's go up and do these, and we'll work our way back around to the room where the explosives come from. And that will be the next episode, I think. Because this one's going to have gone on a long time now that I've decided to not make it really fast.
Task inbound.
Okay.
Supply facility
What's
access
that
door
door?
with self-repair materials.
Look through the window, Breaker. I can literally see the mining
Yeah,
trench
I know
tech
there's
fragment on
mining
that
truck.
table.
There
Kind
is
of
the
miserable
Shiverthorn I was after.
explosives behind a securely locked door.
The
You think we
coolant.
would be here if we didn't know what we were doing? I want you to fix that door as soon as possible.
They changed
I
this,
want
it's
you
all
to
blocked
blow
off.
things up.
Warning. Yune has anti-gravitational weight limit exceeded.
Yes,
Your suit can only hold so much in
take
a
so
weightless
much. I
state
know.
without slowing you down, Breaker. Get to a container and offload a few things as soon as possible.
Mole temperature
dear.
calibrated. Auto injection.
Nice. Alright, let's make our way really slowly back. Because I'm encumbered. This will be going faster. Okay, I'm going to stick a box down here just to stick in all the bits I currently don't need. I need them because this is just I'm overweight. Okay, I am large. Get rid of all that. Let's get rid of some of that. I need the rest of this stuff. I think the rest of the stuff I can keep for the moment. We don't need lights at the moment, so let's get rid of them and that. Those I want to keep because I will use those. And yeah, right, we can move again. Nice. And we've got some more stuff to put in here actually. Let's put them in there. Right, so we should now be able to learn our threshers. So let's get our threshers and planters going. So planters and threshers we both need. And we can do kindlevine threshing, stem threshing, and plant matter frames. Then that's that all learned. So anything else we haven't learned? Long inserters and filter inserters we can do. Transportation, we haven't found hover pack yet, but we know where hover pack is. We just haven't picked it up yet. There, that's good. Lots of information is going to come from the system now, I would have thought.
Fully grown flora. Electrical power required.
I know.
Task inbound.
Right.
Thresher. Supply with resources to produce a variety of organic goods. Electrical power required. Task inbound. Filter inserters. Must be configured to transfer materials and products of a selected type. Electrical power required.
Filter inserters are especially critical for machines like threshers that produce both seeds and plant matter.
Yep.
You might not want to have different things spitting out to the same line or getting pulled into the same machine. And the filter inserter is going to help you with that. You can use those planters to generate more kindlevine for your threshers by planting kindlevine seeds in them. And the filter inserters will help you get new seeds out of the threshers.
Look at these
for looping
magic
back into
things
your
working in
planters.
the air. Magic. Oh, I got rid of that. Oh, I didn't mean to. In fact, they can go for the moment. It doesn't matter. Is there one more under there? There is. Yes. Any more hiding? No. Cool. And now we're going to do the same here. Because we're going to fill this up with these new 5x5 blocks we got. So I want them running down the middle, really. So we're going to make them go as far as we can. Ooh. So we put those in there, like that. That's nice. Yeah. Oh, I do have multi-delete at the moment, don't I? Or at least more delete than what I had before. There we go. Nice. And we should be able to stick this out reasonably far. There we go. Then we can have these rooms branch off the side, can't we? So. We don't have power going at the moment, but that's alright. We don't need it. We need to place... Oh, hang on. We are going to need some power down because it's part of the requirement. So let's place some of these. Just randomly for the moment. And so production, we now want to have a thresher. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. And a second thresher to do the second thresh. And then we need an assembler, which we haven't learnt yet. I guess that comes at the next level. Must come at the next level, he says. Hopefully. We'll see. I'm just going to run my mouse over these, get rid of all these pluses. Don't need to see pluses everywhere. Oh, we're going to need some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just build at least 20 of them. Let's get a crank going just so we got some power going. Don't need you on there anymore. We don't need you on there. You on there. You can stay there. That can be our base building parts. Don't need that. And we don't need you. We certainly don't need you anymore. And we're going to need you in the future. Nice. Right. Have we built one of these yet? No, here it comes. Okay, I think I'm going to start at this end. And have enough space like this.
Your thresher is up and powered. Good. Now, take some of the raw kindle vines you've been scooping up as you were harvesting plants and put them into the thresher.
And do I have... I do have some of these. So these can actually go up here. That needs to be assemblers. But they've changed the way this works. So this is 5 I need, isn't it?
The
1,
planner looks good. Now, put some
2,
seeds in
3,
it. If
4.
you don't know where they are, they're probably still sitting in your thresher output.
5. And then we need another thresher at the end here. Which... that's not going to work. So where's this one going to go? I'm trying to squeeze these into a room they probably shouldn't be squeezed in, mind. But... I can probably have it there. This is going to be an interesting room, I feel. And I'm going to put you just back one. Like that. Just so that you're facing each other. And you're kind of in the middle of the room. Kind of. And we got 2 on that side, 1 on that side. Okay, that's okay. Now this is going to take these. And we'll just stick... Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We want 30 in here, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then that should be the reasonably right amount of things for us to use. Now we can have this.
Now that your Thresher is up and humming, you should take a look at how much energy it takes to stay running at peak capacity, either by inspecting machines or pulling up your global power grid. If you're falling short, build more crank generators. It's worth it.
And then the output's going to come this way. So let's leave that for the moment. I'm not sure if... Perhaps I'll have to have these 20 wide. These bits coming off the side. I wanted to go with 15. 15 sounded... No, I'm going to keep it at 15. Oh my gosh. The numbers don't work. Because the numbers don't work. They just make you worse. Right. 3. So your seeds. Which means these need to come in more, actually, don't they? Because I want it splitting off. Which means you can't go there. I wonder if I do this instead. Let's do that. Your seeds. But I don't want you going anywhere at the moment. And then there's one coming out this way, which will be onto you. That leaves us enough room for that. And that will stack up enough seeds to be waiting to go into that one. That's good. But these ones are now 1 too close. But then it won't leave enough room here. So let's have a think about how we're doing this. To try and make it fit into this room, I think we need to do something different. And if we do that... No, we can just do this on double levels now, can't we? So let's do this. Because this will be a second line coming out. We'll go up and over. Ah, this is going to work nice, I think. If I can press the right keys. Okay, so what we'll do is put these in like this. And one up the end. Potentially. We need to move these out more. Because they need to have one in and like this. No, it's not quite gonna work. Because that can't go down right next to that. Oh, it can! That will work. Yes. And that gets us our 5 in there nicely. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So these can actually move over. No, they can't, because we still need the extra space on this side for these ones coming out. Right, let's see how many we got out of here, because I think I'm a few short now. I'm going to have to count those in a second. But those Kindlevine stems need to be going and threshed a second time. Which means that they, because it's chucking out, what's that chucking out? That's chucking out 30 a minute. And these only take in 10 a minute if this was to thresh Kindlevine stems, isn't it? Because they only do 10 a minute. Yeah. So we actually need 3 of those in a different room, I think.
Thresh Kindlevine stems to produce plant matter fiber.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the second thresh over to that side, or maybe into a room next to it. So that doesn't need to be there at all. This will just be our threshing room. I'm liking this. And then, yeah, we can, this is perfect, I think. Nice. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 24. So there's 6 missing. So we need to put... Oh, I've only got 6 on me, look.
The final step. Put down a
So
filter
it works.
inserter coming out of your thresher. Set it to only pull Kindlevine seeds. And send those seeds back to your planter. Well done, Breaker. Your first homegrown Kindlevine seed just made it back to one of your planters. You've got the fundamentals now, so I'm gonna start letting you learn from your mistakes instead of buzzing in your ear about them. One last thought. Those
So
stems you're
1,
making
2,
are
3,
more
4,
than
5, 5, 5 is 25. So it's actually 50 we need.
Plant matter will ever be. Pop a few into your drills and smelters, and you'll see what I mean. Good luck.
Right. So that's working like that. And then... Does this need to come back one more, maybe? I think so. And then it'll fit in the room nicely.
Thresher advisory.
I should have copied
All
that.
generated outputs must be relieved for production without disruption.
I know.
Filter inserter recommended.
Okay, so
Right. A
that's
thresher can make 2
good.
products out of one material. So make sure you have inserters pulling out both, even if you only need one of them right now.
And then
The machine
these
can get backed up if you don't.
can put back in once grown. And these... Oh no, these are too far over. If I was going to be allowed to be able to use one space around the outside, but these ones mess up. Oh, that's so annoying. Well, for the moment, we're just going to have to do this. Okay. Like this. And these can take out this way. And then they go back in, get threshed. And then go back into these things. Nice. So I actually need to put another 20 of these in. Power's off, so it's easy to do. Nice. And then just temporarily, I'm going to put a box down over here, which is going to take the output from here. just temporarily, which is doing 50 a minute, so it's going to need some fast inserters. There we go. We can activate the cranks and get this all running.
Warning. Suboptimal power grid detected.
I know.
Review power network for additional data.
I'm trying.
Your machines can keep going without enough power in the grid, but they won't go nearly as fast. And
Yeah,
I'm sure you didn't build them to go slow.
We are going slow, but that's alright. We can go slow for the moment. 5, 10, 50. Oh no, it's 4. I didn't need all of you. So 4 5s is 20, so it's actually 40 we need. So what we want is to stop this in a second. Hang on, we can take that out, but... yeah, that'll work. I had the wrong number, so it's 40 we need, really. You can work with less than that. I worked it out in another video a long time ago because of the way these things grow and optimally the way it chucks it out. But if you just put in double that you need, so it's obviously 20 needed for this, double it for 40, then you've got a second set stacking up. Although this is going to cause issues. I need that to be different. I need to split that. And because I don't have the stuff at the moment, so what I can do is this. There we go. And now I can get rid of that. And that should even it up because this will split into 2. And then split into 2 again. And I'll make this look a lot neater when I get vertical belts. Because this is not neat at the moment. But then that will all even out eventually. There we go. And this is dumping my kindle vines into here. We're doing wonderful. So let's take out our kindle vines. We've got enough kindle vines. We need to put a planter into the things. Let's build a planter. And we need 150 copper and iron, which we have. Let's upgrade this. We've already put the iron in, so that's fine. Right, repair you.
Terminal upgraded.
Woo!
New technologies and recommended tasks available.
It's time to do a bit of exploring and take things to the next level with those threshers, Breaker.
W-O.
Now that you have kindlevine stems, you'll need to thresh them a second time to make plant matter fiber. And then you can either use the fiber to handcraft the plant matter frames, or build an assembler to do it twice as fast. And if you haven't found assemblers yet, keep working on unlocking more signals, or go for a walk on your own. You never know what you might come across.
Local signal deciphered.
Okay, let's
AS2013.
have a look at this.
Report to production terminal radio for triangulation. Signal triangulated.
New location,
location
added to
added to
HUD.
HUD.
Is it just that WA?
Mind the voltage.
Mind the voltage. No, so that's the assemblers. Well, this has gone on long enough, I think. So I'm going to leave this one here. I'm going to go through these really fast. So the next one is going to catch up really fast as well. I'm not really going to do a lot of explaining. I'm going to play through and, you know, just build quite fast. So we can go through the story as fast as possible. Anyway, if you're enjoying this, then please give me a like. And if you like what you see, please consider subscribing for more videos in the future. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.